first, we will react to Echo Gaming. This is thank you to Echo Gaming. New Inferno difficulty, new gems. Please, I'm waiting for gems. New gems, new class, and more. Tell me. So follow Mr. Echo Gaming. Thank you, sir, for the video.
We have more data mined information, more news from blog posts, and a whole lot to dive into.
He has such a nice camera
today. Most of the information I'm about to speak about comes from this man right here, Datamine ARPG over on Twitter, which I will be linking in the description of this video. But there are things that we're discussing here today that have not yet been heard, that haven't been put out.
Tell me about it.
Remember, this is data mined information. This is not speculation.
His camera is
also
good.
not official from Blizzard. So
not official.
Just keep all that in mind when we're going through this. But I want to start out on a blog post that came out from China. First of all, I really like the look of what we're looking at here. This is a really, can I blow it up here? Yes. This is a really nice looking image
Looks
of what's to come.
Looks hot.
Now, inside of this,
they
talk about they mention Shadow quite a few times, all right? And that's just telling us that the Shadow Knight is going to be coming. But there is belief that the Shadow Knight is going to be that in China, and in the United States and over here, it's going to be still called the Blood Knight.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Shadow Knight and Blood Knight are still within the code.
That
of the
would
game.
be phenomenal.
So, the class itself will remain the same.
Blood Knight sounds so much better than
the
Shadow
name
Knight
would be different to kind of appease
It's because in China you can't have blood.
Their laws and regulations over there. Now, we do have another image right here.
What the hell is that?
Which I'm going to give you guys a closer... you know what? First of all, before we get into any closer look of anything right here, there are rewards that are listed. Let me pop them up above my head as well so you can take a closer look. Looks like there are some gems. Yes, I have information on new gems. Information that is not even out yet.
New gems?
But actually, it's limited information. A video will come soon with even more details. But it looks like we have some gems we can grab, another frame, a legendary crest, we have an emote, some legendary gear, and what is that? Is that a cosmetic or something? Or some new legendary
we did read somewhere that it's going to give us a free
on
cosmetic.
So, in an
gear,
event. The way that that's sent, a legendary item, but who knows?
What it should be.
Then we have that new...
a new
class
free
skin.
cosmetic.
I think it's going to be some Blood Knight related skin based on the imagery that we've seen throughout, which we can kind of dive into in the Twitter posts. But I really wanted to show you what was being said over here in China, because they always tend to give us a little bit more than we get from the US. But really nice image right here of what's to come.
Gorgeous, just stunning.
But let's dive back on over right here to Datamine ARPG, and let's take a look at what he just said. New class revealed in the latest game files. Love this. But also notice all of the stained glass behind the Blood Knight with that symbol above. Wait a second. Let's go back over here.
Yeah, it's the same symbol.
What was the reward? Look at the reward right over my head. Right over here. It's the same symbol that we're seeing over here, right over the Blood Knight.
No way.
Interesting stuff. Let's get those rewards away from above my head right now because they are no longer relevant. Back into these files here. He says, I've managed, let me cut back, I've managed to piece together a high quality resolution image that clearly shows the Blood Knight while also...
That picture's so tiny, I can't even, bro.
I have a better look at that for you guys. We have that look right here.
Oh, okay, now we're talking.
Over the head of the Blood Knight itself. Looks very cool.
The Blood Knight looks amazing. It looks like some demonic guy.
Really
he has white hair. He has a cape.
You also have the 4 stained glass, which are different bosses, possibly Heliquary bosses. I'm not sure how they're
possibly
going to be,
Heliquary bosses.
implemented.
Possibly.
But remember, we did read.
Don't fall asleep. Me?
From
No.
the U.S. yesterday.
I'm interested in the leaks.
You were going to be able to unlock things as you progressed, different bosses that you could fight. Yes, I have more information on that as well, but you may want a closer look here.
Oh my god, even closer look.
Just to take a look at the bosses.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
Here. Anything that looks familiar to you? Any bosses we may know from prior Diablo games? Really nice imagery being done.
I'm gonna fast forward a little.
First of all, second of all, it gives us the difficulties inside of Diablo. New legendaries and
wait, difficulty.
Different name, but what does that mean? If we have a different name, what else does it mean? It means enter Inferno to unlock combat stances, stronger equipment, more challenging Heliquary bosses, and new legendaries and new Paragon opportunities. So the Paragon.
So you know how we have hell difficulties?
Get new legendaries.
Now we're gonna hell difficulties.
I'm just going to touch on because the
now we're gonna get Inferno
there,
difficulty.
We do seem to have new legendary gems coming to the game, and we have So the look of this right here, it looks like 5. I can't tell you right now 5-star versus 2-star versus 1-star. I yet don't know, but it does seem that there are new gems coming. We will learn about what these are soon.
Okay. Fuck.
All right, what
Come on.
You're also going to be unlocking
Ooh, shiny.
Ooh,
shiny.
New challenge rift levels. Players who choose to move into these levels will be in a different leaderboard than those that are
it's a different leaderboard thing.
hell difficulties. Now,
but I'm excited
in hell
for
difficulty. You're on
stuff.
one leaderboard in challenge rift. If you're in Inferno difficulty, you then get yourself put on a different leaderboard.
Special category, which is great.
If you're doing battlegrounds, there will be 2 different leaderboards and probably 2 different whole matchmakings. I'm not sure about the matchmakings, but definitely 2 different leaderboards.
I'm gonna fast forward a little again.
The hell level, that's how they're gonna break it down. New essences for those weapons, plus new leaderboards. We also have new gems that are coming to the game. More details to come on that.
Maybe that's the other video that he had posted.
When there's nothing holding you back.
I care about the gems so much. Just want these gems, man.
And what if it's late at night?
Right here, he says, take a look at a closer look. Look, we have over here something that I believe this was...
symbols. Yeah, they're symbols.
I forget, similar to the symbol that will go. So, even though it's in the code, yet it hasn't been announced by Blizzard or confirmed
Thank you, Echo
by
Gaming.
Blizzard.
Thank you, Echo Gaming. There's this one, which is the Blood Knight leaks from
this video is about to
Diablo
make
Immortal.
You really happy or really mad. You see, we got the answer to if Shadow Knight, Blood Knight is called either Shadow Knight or Blood Knight, but the more important answer
we got the answer.
Is it a strength or intelligence class? We're going to break that down as well as some leaks that we got going on. So the first thing we got is an actual screenshot, and that sure does look like a Blood Knight. It looks like the classic weapon that was mentioned is going to be the spear. So if you're wondering, the new class coming to the game,
so the class is going to have a spear, so we get to poke people.
Classic mid-range weapon.
Poke him.
It's a spear.
Should be strength.
And in the files,
before he even says it, I think it should be intelligence, because it's a medium range fighter. Like wizard is medium range, like necromancer. I think it's gonna be intelligence. I believe.
To talk about intelligence versus strength, you can see Demon Hunter, Barbarian, Crusader, Monk, and then Blood Knight gets added to that list. So Blood Knight is looking to be a strength-based class.
Yeah, well, Rob's wrong yet again.
Number 5.
What's new?
Whereas intelligence is just going to be the sorceress and the necromancer or wizard necromancer still. So if you are either a monk, barbarian, crusader, or demon hunter, your sec gear is going to work just fine on the Blood Knight. If you're one or the other...
Oh, that's good because I'm a crusader. Urgh. Wait, Butter, are you going to switch to Blood Knight when it releases?
Class doesn't want to go to the Blood Knight. It's probably time to swap now to a strength-based class to start farming these strength-based sets. That way when the Blood Knight comes on, you have all the sets ready already. Here's a little bit better image of what we got going on with the Blood Knight, and you'll be able to see the spear there.
Depends on skills, maybe.
A little bit cosmetic. Now, if you're wondering
that's
where
a
we're getting all of this
cosmetic
information,
from the
this
Battle
is posted
Pass,
from
which looks
Datamine
amazing.
ARPG on Twitter. So I will have a link down below to
Depends
Datamine
on the
ARPG.
skills. Okay, so you don't care about doing it the first day.
Check out this channel, DM Diablo 4 will be in the top of the pinned comment. Scroll down to the comment, hit the link, subscribe to this channel.
If you care about Diablo 4, follow him there.
On this channel right from the beginning. I'm doing this so that way if you are an Immortal viewer, you can have Immortal already where it is. You don't have to worry about anything. You can just watch Immortal. Actually, in your best interest, secondary channel, it will help me see the data I need to continue.
I may do what he said and select back to Crusader. Okay. That way we have our set pieces, and then we can just swap them
you
there.
Actually go and look through all of.
But you just said that you don't even know if you want to do Blood Knight. You just said you're not even sure if you want to do Blood Knight.
These here, then you will see people.
If you go to Crusader and do that, then you're pretty much like committing to it.
But there also seems to be Hatred Heritage
I want to see that.
Market
That's the
should be coming to the game as well.
$170
This is
skin.
in addition to the Lilith Battle Pass. Now, the one he was actually showing here, he says it should be the Children of Lilith Battle Pass cosmetic. The description would make sense. So we're looking at the Battle Pass cosmetic, which means there should be an even bigger, obviously much more expensive, 150,
I'll just keep my whiz stuff until I make my
how much unlucky you get, dollar skin that has something to do with Hatred. If you didn't know, Hatred in Diablo 4, Lilith is the daughter of Hatred, and Mephisto is basically the father of Hatred, or the prime Hatred, whatever you want to call him. And so that's probably what the skin is going to be based around. Now, the final thing, you're going to notice in the code that they actually listed it as Blood Knight with the other strength classes. So it looks like North America is leading the charge by allowing it to be called the actual Blood Knight, whereas in China, it's probably going to be the Shadow Knight.
It's going to be so good.
Regulated, or
so
it
good.
is regulated basically in China. You're not allowed to have pools of blood in the game. It says it specifically, and you can't even change the color and call it something else. So they're probably having to redo all of that. Or, you know, the China side.
Or you could say Seder for the banner.
We actually get a cool variant. We get the Blood Knight variant, is what it's looking
Fast
like.
Forward a little.
From what we're a bigger fan of blood over shit in Chinese here. So effectively, in the middle, July 13th is one other thing to keep in mind. Well, is obviously the I hoping for personally. I was for strength, but it is a
okay. And then there's one more, again by Echo Gaming. He put, "We were wrong, let's clear this up." So the video that we just saw, what was he wrong about?
In yesterday's Diablo Immortal video, we discussed the new Battle Pass
that camera's so good.
that was coming to Diablo Immortal. We called it the Children of Lilith skin. It turns out that that was actually not correct information. This is a skin set coming to the game, but it's actually going to be a pay with orbs or one of those event-style skins that we can get.
Okay, that's fine.
The Children of Lilith is not
for me.
Actually this one here, the one that we shared.
That would have been so dope if this was. Wow! Hey, they made a mistake.
Is actually not going to be the one that's attached with the battle.
That sucks.
We learned this because of some of the ways that it was described inside of the data mining, because all this information does come from Datamine ARPG over on Twitter. Link in the description of this video.
Get your wallet ready.
Along with this, we also received these as well.
Oh!
A custom frame and a custom portal.
What is
also
that?
Themed to the same skin set that we have right here. Now, these are beautiful. The portal is probably going to be insane. It's got like that blood membrane that we...
There's no way that that's the skin that's $170,
the trailer
right?
of Diablo 4, and it's going.
I mean, I wouldn't even be mad about that because they look great.
I believe that this is going to come in the form of one of those. You know, you get your ticket, and you have your one free shot, and then you have other chances of getting. You know, typically the.
So he thinks that these skins are the $170 skins.
Be something that's sold just as straight orbs. But I get the feeling it's going to be one of those larger sets.
So we don't actually know
$70 for the skins.
Where the skin is.
That's just speculation on my part. I'm not sure how this is going to be sold. But what would have
170 is too much.
Been my
I would do it, but
set inside of the
you
game
shouldn't.
Is one that I'm actually never going to be able to get unless if we get cross-class stuff. And if this is one of those event style where it would be $170 to unlock everything from that whole spin potentially, I wouldn't spend $170 on a skin. That's too rich for my blood, and I just
I will.
Do that.
So subscribe,
even though
watch me buy it.
Are cross class.
I will.
Because remember, those ones are cross class. If this were a skin that cost 1,000 or 1,500 or even 2,000 orbs, I would more likely do it if it were cross class. 100% would not if it was something that you would get just on one class. So you're wondering, what is the Battle Pass skin? Battle Pass 14 will be featuring this skin right here. And
I mean, for a Battle Pass skin, this still is not bad. I don't know, what is this, Demon Hunter? No, this is Demon Hunter. Who it is? Who it is? This is Wizard. This is Crusader. This is Necromancer, Barbarian. Who did I miss? Monk? Oh, you're Monk. Hi, Monk. Yeah, this looks good, bro. Yeah, monk. For battle pass, this looks good. You got like blood, horns, spikes, blood. Yeah, love it. Love it. This is great.
Looking at more.
You almost like them better?
I believe is what we're kind of seeing here. A horn beast that's not quite beast, still kind of human. Cool skin. Nice skin. Let's get a closer look at it right here. There's nothing I have negative to say about it. The only negative thing that I have to say about this skin is it's not as cool as this one. That's it.
Well, I mean,
if
but still.
If you had never seen this skin right here, then this skin right here would have been something that I'd probably like. I think it is cool looking. It lacks that blood feel. It has more of a dry, the beige coloring of it and stuff. Just leaves it a little bit dry feel.
Yeah.
Maybe it's gonna have some.
So he likes it, but because he saw the better version, doesn't like it.
Gear being worn does have that red inside of it. So maybe at the end of the day, it will be really nice. I will be happy to get this from the Battle Pass. I buy the $5 Battle Pass every single month, and I'm comfortable and happy doing that. And I'll be happy to wear this skin as well. I think it does look really nice. The disappointment lies because of what we were expecting, and that is only because of our speculation. I don't want to blame this on Blizzard in any way, because in no way
it ain't
did
Blizzard's
Blizzard
fault.
Ever say anything about this.
You guys just assumed.
Myself, it's still very nice. I'll be happy to pay $5 and get this Battle Pass and be part of it.
So this is all next week. Oh, I can't wait. This is next week.